Hello friends, today in this tutorial I'll be showing you that how to basically use the ngx-translate package of Angular to build multilingual localized HTML form out there which supports various languages inside the world. So you can see it's a very simple form, HTML form out there, and we have got a select box out there. Basically you can select here multiple languages. So this is default language, which is English language. So we have different input fields: name, email address, phone number, password, biography, and a button out there. So basically now we if I change the language to Spanish, you will see basically the languages will change here. This name field, email address, you will see. If I change it to, let's suppose, Danish, you will see this is German language. You will see that these languages are changing here. If I change this, you will see that. So depending upon which language I choose here, the languages are changing here. So basically it is with the help of this ngx translate package inside Angular, you will be able to build out localized web applications where it supports multiple languages. So you will be crossing language barriers and you can attract multiple people out there which is using your app here. So we will be trying to basically use this package to build out this simple application in order to support multiple languages and translate your content into different languages. So we are using a package called as ngx-translate. So basically if you go to npmjs.com, if you search for this package, which is ngx-translate, this is basically the package that we are using, the core package, the very first package which comes here. This is the documentation. If you click the link out there, it's a very popular package here. You will see that over 7 lakh weekly downloads are there. So I have written a complete blog post on my tutorial website, guys. The link is given in the description of the video. So basically, let me show you the link here. So this is the blog post. You can follow the step-by-step instruction here. The link is given in the description of the video here. So we will be starting from scratch here, building out this application. So let's start building it. So very first thing you need to do, guys, let me just delete all that stuff and start from scratch. So this is my basically, let me delete all this source code and start from scratch. So first of all, you just need to create a brand new Angular project. We will do it from scratch here. Let me delete all the lines here. Start from scratch. So you will see that this is basically a clean slate. We are starting it from scratch here. Nothing is present right here. Let me just see, close it. Okay, so nothing is present right here. So now guys, if you see, nothing is present. So now the very first thing you need to do is that you need to go to app.module.ts. So first of all, inside your so right here inside your command line, you need to install this module. So I have given all the commands out there inside the blog post. If you see, if you follow the blog post, you will find all the commands which is necessary. First of all, you just need to execute this command which is used to install the core package of ngx translate slash core. And then you need to install this package which is http loader. So install this package also, which is ngx translate slash http loader. So after this, you just need to go to your app.module.ts file. So right inside this file here, so basically here you just need to okay, I think what we are missing right here, which is app module. So we just need to export this class. So here guys, first of all, what we need to do, we need to at the very top, we need to basically inside your imports array, we need to import the HTTP client module, which is necessary for this application. So right here at the very top, you just need to import this module, which is just import the HTTP client and the HTTP client module. And this will be coming from @angular slash common slash HTTP. So here we just need to import this modules right here. So just you need to import this So import these, and right after this we just need to import the basic modules which are there. First we will be importing the translate loader and the translate module, and this will be coming from the package which is ngx-translate, the core package. And then we will be importing the translate http loader, and this will be coming from ngx-translate http loader. That's all. So now we just need to import both these packages that we imported right here inside our imports array. So right here we will simply import this package which is translate module, and here we just need to call a method which is for root, and inside this we just need to pass these lines here which you need to just write here. The first line you need to write is the loader line, and this is just a object. It takes a provide property, and this is equal to translate loader, and then it takes a use factory, and this is equal to http translate loader, and the third which is departments, and this is equal to http client which we have imported right here at the very top. And here if you see, we just need to define this. We are http translate loader. Basically we just need to define right here at the very bottom. Basically it's a simple function, export function http translate loader, and it takes http as an argument of the type. It's a simple function, and it basically returns a new translate http loader, and inside this we just need to pass http. That's all. So I think it's a lot of code. You just need to configure this module, guys. It's a very advanced module, so that's why a lot of code is required. Now you can close this file here, and now we just need to move to app.component and html. So before that we just need to move to index.html, and right here we just need to include the bootstrap cdn. So just include the CSS CDN or bootstrap inside this file index.html. That's all. Now you just need to include a simple form here. So we will have basically a navigation bar or bootstrap. We will be giving a class to it, navbar dark background primary. Inside this basically we will have a container class or bootstrap, and here we will have basically a navigation bar brand class, and here we will be simply be giving a site title. So here guys, in order to embed dynamic information we will use double curly brackets. So here we will pass, this is the most important thing guys while working with module. Let me just first of all write here coding Shiksha, static text out there. So if I just write here now, if I start this application, so what you will see here basically, now to start this application ngserve. So if you just write this command, your Angular app will start on port 4200. So basically it is just starting this application. So just wait. So you can see that it is saying coding doesn't exist. So I think you can surround this inside double quotes to make a static property. So it is started, you will see that. And now if I open, so basically nothing is shown here, only this is navigation bar is showing because this is the background property that we have. But right here guys, if you see, nothing is showing here. Let me just write here static text out there. Nothing is showing. So let me just show you how it is done here right here. After this we will have basically a span tag, and we will be basically be attaching a class to it of form inline. This is just a bootstrap classes, guys, so it is not mandatory for this tutorial. So we will be basically be giving a form control class for the select field, and we will be basically attaching a selected language directive, and we will be attaching basically this change event handler. So whenever you change the language, this function will execute, which is switch language, and basically we will be passing this selected language dot value. That's all. We don't need the ID. So inside this select field are right here. So this switch language, guys, if you see, you just need to go to app.component.ts file. You just need to basically define some properties here. So right inside your constructor, we will be using a service, translate service, which is of the type translate service. So you will see it will be imported right here at the very top from ngx-translate core. So you just need to import this. So inside this constructor, basically we will have some properties here. We will be using a method out there which is called as add languages. So with the help of this method, you will be able to add as many languages as you want. So you will pass a basically array here. So this basically receive country code for languages. En stands for English. Then we have NL, which is for Dutch language. ES for Spanish, and then we have DE for German. So you can add as many languages as you want. And then we have this method set default language. This will be for English default language. And now basically, guys, we will be writing this method which is switch language, which gets executed whenever user selects a language. So this is basically passed as the argument. And here we will simply set this dot translate dot use. We will use this language. That's all. This is all the code which is required for this purpose inside app.component.ts. So right here we are calling this function which is switch language. This function get executed. So after this, guys, basically, guys, what we need to do here. So right here, basically, we will have a option tag here. And here we basically will be using a ng-for directive, and ng-for directive we will have let language of translate dot get languages. Basically you will get all the languages here, and this will loop through all the languages and the value like this. So this will be equal to the language which the user has selected. So inside this we will show the language here. So we will need to have one more attribute which is the selected language. This is the attribute, and inside this we will simply say language triple equal to translate dot current language. That's all. And here inside double quotes, double curly brackets, we will simply embed the language. That's all. So if you now see, guys, what we are saying, if I refresh, you will see it will get all the languages we added: English, ES, Spanish, Dutch. So if you add some more languages inside this code right here, if you go to app.component, if you add more languages, let's suppose AR for Arabic, it will update here. You will see that. So in the future, if you want to update the languages, you can add inside this array. That's all. So basically this is now working here. Now we just need to have a simple, after this navigation is done right here, we will basically have a container. So basically, guys, this will be a simple. Now to translate the languages, this is the most important step. You need to go to assets folder, and here you just need to create a folder which is called as i18n. This is called as the multilingual This is basically the syntax of the folder. Inside this, you define all the languages. Let's suppose for English, it is en.json, english.json. Spanish, we have es.json. Dutch, we have de.json, and then we have nl.json. That's all. So here you will basically statically define all the languages content which you need to translate one by one. So so these four files I have given in the description of the video, guys. So basically, if you want here, you can go to the description of this video. I don't want to waste the time, so basically you can manually do this all the stuff by your own stuff. This is for the English one. So this is English one. You will see we have various properties: site title, name, name error, email, phone number, password, biography, terms, conditions, submit. And similarly, we will paste it for the Spanish version, which is name value pairs. You will see that. So you can just use Google Translate to manually do the process. Then basically it's Dutch one. I think it's this one. And lastly, this is for the Dutch one. So DE. So now guys, we have now these properties out there. We just need to now display basically update our HTML. So now just go to app.component.html and right here at the very top, wherever we are displaying it. So inside, now to display that data, inside double curly brackets, basically you just need to write the key name. So in this, we will be displaying the site title. So we will simply write the key name that you have defined right here inside your files. This is equal to site title. So the spelling needs to be the same here, site title. So here we are just writing site title in single quotes. Single quotes are very much necessary. After this, we just need to write this pipe operator, which is this operator. After this, you just need to write translate. That's all. And now based upon the which language you have selected, it will automatically translate the site title. If you now refresh it, you will basically now see, if I refresh here, let me just see here but why it is not. I think I have made some mistake here. Just wait. Let me paste this code once again. So you can see that. So you can see that basically this, you can see that this is now translating. This is basically the site title which is showing here. I think let me change the color of this. I think it is not showing it. So as you can see that as soon as I change this, this is English language, Angular multi-language site. So basically whatever you have defined right here, Angular multi-language site here, you can even change this also depending upon whichever title that you want to say. Angular multi-language site. If I change this to this one, you will see that it will change to this one. Spanish, you will see that. Dutch, you will see that. And now we can have our form out there. Similarly, we can have the form. So basically I can simply copy this form. So we can follow the same syntax for the form also. So wherever you just need to replace the dynamic stuff, you basically follow the same approach that I shown you. Inside double curly brackets, we put the key name inside single quotes, and then we just need the pipe operator followed by translate, translate, translate. So basically all these things will be translated automatically whenever you select the language based upon which language you select out there. Now if I refresh it, you will now see a simple HTML form out there. And now if I change the language to Spanish language, you will see name will be translated. You will see that this is the name error. If I change to Danish, you will see that. So it's a localized and internationalized website is ready for you to attract more customers and visitors to your website. So you can use this ngx translate package, guys. It's very simple. I have shown you a very simple example. All the source code is given in the description of the video. And thank you very much for watching this video.